we go into the signs that you can recognize something in the raf'un case. And raf'un, well, we have to stop and do a sidebar again. Now, we're talking about i'raab. We said i'raab are the changes that take place at the end of a word, right? Everybody with me with that? I'raab is the change in a simple term. It's not something complicated. We spoke already that these changes, that nahwu is the study, watching the changes that take place at the end of the word and understanding why these changes take place, right? That part is called i'raab, clarifying these ends. Now, there are different types of ends. A fi'lun, for instance, which is an ismun, a fi'lun will either have the dhamma, right? The dhamma is called raf'un. Okay, raf'un. Raf'un, if you want to say it like that. The kasra, or kasratan, this is called khafdun. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to write this in Arabic. Khafdun. The case, these different cases. The fatha, or two fathatans at the top, this is called nasbun. And if it has a sukoon at the end of it, then it's called jazmun. Okay? These are the four types. The four changes or cases that happen at the end of a word. It either has khafdun or raf'un or jazmun or nasbun. It don't got nothing else. It's one of these four. These are the main ones. Now, each one of these, raf'un, for example, it has things that fall under it. Signs that we call in place of the dhamma. See, the dhamma is the chief. That's the chief sign that you see there. The chief sign for the jazmun is what? A sukoon. That's the chief sign. The chief sign for the khafdun is what? Is a kasra under the word, or kasratan, either one, right? And the chief sign of the nasbun is what? Two fatatan over a word, over the word. That's it. Those are the chief signs. Once we recognize that, then we single them out and say, okay, let's check this out now. What are besides the chief ones? When do we use the chief signs? And then what comes in its place? Because I don't want to give you too much information that it confuses you. So we said, علامات رفع بها تكون ضم واو ألف ونون. We started with the raf'un. Why do we start with the raf'un? We start with the raf'un. Go ahead, finish that, man. We start with the raf'un because it is the chief. We're going to call it chief raf'un. He is the imam. Why? Because the asl, the foundation with a word is that it's in the raf'un case unless there is a reason why it happened to be in some of these other cases. It has to have a reason. Must have reason for one of these. No reason whatsoever. It's naturally raf'un. Does that make sense? It's naturally raf'un. And if it's not raf'un, it has to have what? A reason. So first, let's see how it's supposed to be in its natural order. Can I erase this?
No.
Okay, can I erase this? Good. Am I making it clear to you guys? Is it painting a good picture? Okay, because it's got to be thabit. It's got to be strong. It can't be some vague idea. It's not going to work that way. You have to use this. And it's very easy to remember because you have a text that is infallible in its grammar. That's the Quran. And all you have to do to get accustomed to recognizing the changes that are happening at the ends of these words is read the Quran. And the more you read the Quran, the more familiar you will become with the changes and why these changes are happening. Because the Quran is repetitive in blasting these rules in a very clear, dynamic way. What time is the adhan? 15? 13? Okay, so can I erase this? So, we don't need to know the khaftun today, right? We don't need to know the jazmun today. We don't need to know the nasbun. We just want to know the natural order of things. The natural order of things is raf'un. Now, recite to me the poem. It says, Babu raf'un, right? Babu alamati raf'i. Okay? Recite it. It says, alamatu raf'i bi dammun wawun alifun wa nun. Alamatu raf'i biha takun. Farfa bi dammin mufrad al-asma'i ka ja'a zaydun sahibul ala'i. It says, we're going to go here. Fi'lun. We have a fi'lun, right? You with me? Yeah. Now, why does it have this? It says, we're doing the rules of raf'un now. It says, alamatu raf'i biha takun. Sidebar. The raf'un, the sign for raf'un is what? Dammun, wawun, alifun, wa noon. These four things. A dammun, wawun, alifun, wa noon. Alamati raf'i biha takun. The chief sign is the dhamma, right? Then his immediate assistant is a waw. Then the alif, then the noon. So we know, we're going to check it out. So it says, علامات رفع بها تكون ضم واو ألف ونون علامات رفع بها تكون فرفع بضم. So make it the dhamma. Your sign for rafi, فرفع بضم مفرد الأسماء. So the first one is a mufrad al-asma. It is a single word. A word, single name. Single name or title for something. Mufrad al-asma'i, for example, كجاء زيد. Sahibul ala'i, like ja'a zaydun. We said a fi'lun, it comes, right? And right after the fi'lun, fa'iluhu. The one who did the action comes immediately after the fi'lun. Fi'lun fa'iluhu. Qala Allahu. Ja'a zaydun. Ja is the action. Who is the actor? Zayd. Zayd is an actor. So whenever you have a singular name and the fi'lun, the fa'il, the one who's doing the action, the actor, is always raf'un. Every time you see it, it's always raf'. It's a solid rule that doesn't break. Never in the Arabic language is an actor anything but raf'un, marfu'un. And he's marfu'un, he's made and shown to be raf'un either with a dhamma, a waw, an alif, or a noon. So you make it a dhamma when it's a singular name. Singular name. Like ja'a zaydun sahibul ala'i. Warfa bihi jam'u mukassara wa ma. Also, if it is a plural that's broken. A broken plural. What is a broken plural? A broken plural is like the word babun. Say babun. Don't you see it's marfu'un, it's raf'un bi dhamma? Now it's broken because it changes its form when it becomes plural. So when you say abwabun, now the form has changed. You added a waw, you added a waw in the middle of it, right? So it's no longer bab, and you put an alif at the front, a hamza. So that changed the shape of bab. So we call this in Arabic a broken plural.